Hello y'all, welcome to today's video. So in this video, I want to talk about my faith planning journey. So listen, some of my favorite videos to release to you all are my faith planner videos. And I have decided recently that I want to share some after the pin videos with you all. And that is fully my intention for the month of December. However, December was busy. I did not keep up with it. I may have done maybe half of the days in December. And listen, it is a lot to kind of cram and try to write everything down and make it look like I was all perfect in doing my faith planning. I'm about being real with you all. I failed. So I kind of reflected back on, what happened in the month of December? Why did I fail? What are some things that could help someone else not have the same type of month that I did in the future, or for me to avoid having a month like I did in December in these future months of 2022. So I have 3 things that I want to share with you all. So the first thing I think is important is to make sure that your planner is readily accessible to you. Now that's for all planners, but specifically for me, it's for my faith planner as well, because the way my setup is for this month of 2022 is I have basically all of my planners together that I would use daily. So I have my work planner, my budget planner, my catch-all planner, my social media planner all in one. And then I have my faith planner off to the side. And while I would 100% in a perfect world like for that to work, I think it's important for me to remember that, life is super busy for me day to day. And for me to put forth the extra effort to kind of remember to pull this planner out, it may be a little bit too much. So I need to probably take a section of that month and put it in my planner that I have all of my other planners in. So that way it's readily available. So if I don't have time first thing in the morning, I'm rushing or whatever, maybe during lunch or something like that, I can actually sit down, open it to that section and fill my faith planner out and spend some time with God. So that's the first thing. Make sure that it is readily accessible to you. The second thing is to make sure that the scripture plan, whatever it is, I use a scripture plan, a verse a day. Some people may want to do a few verses. It depends on the layout. It depends what works for you. You might like the SOAP layout, but to make sure that whatever the topic is, whatever verses you are choosing to focus on for that month is interesting to you. So for the month of December, the focus was Mary and Joseph. And listen, I've been in church all my life. I'm a PK kid, a preacher's kid. So I've heard the story over and over and over. And I think that I just wasn't really that interested this month in learning about Mary and Joseph again. The month before, the topic was gratitude and thankfulness. And I absolutely loved that topic. And the month before was parenting. So keeping up with those 2 months was a lot easier because I was interested and I was excited to see what the next verse was for the next day. But I was not for Mary and Joseph. Sorry. However, I've decided that I'm going to continue to use the same scripture plan that I've been using, meaning the same website that I've been using, and it is Woman of Noble Character. I'm going to leave that in the description bar for any of you all who may be interested in trying them out. They have scripture reading plans from a couple of years back. So even if the most updated topic. So if Mary and Joseph, if I had realized in the beginning of the month that was not something that I wanted to read about, I could have gone back into the history and just randomly picked anything that piqued my interest. So I'm going to leave that so you can check that out. And hopefully you'll be able to find something that interests you in your scripture writing plan. So the third thing is you want to make sure that the layout that you are using is perfect for you. So I am using the dashboard layout and I love it. It's perfect. It's not something I think that hindered me for this month of December, but it has hindered me before. Earlier in 2021, in January 2021, when I wanted to start faith planning, I was using a vertical line layout and it did not work for me. I eventually went to the dashboard layout. And even though this isn't a thing that stopped me in December, it is a thing that has stopped me before. So I thought that it would be good for me to add that as the third tip. So make sure that you're happy with it. It doesn't have to be exactly, you can always change what the titles, like for my dashboard layout, all on the left-hand side, I have completely changed what it is. I have made it a sermon note-taking area. I will actually be posting a video of me setting up my January spreads for the whole month. Do you hear my assistant? Okay. So that is it. Those are my 3 things. 1, make sure that your planner is readily available. 2, make sure that you are using a topic that interests you, that piques your interest. And 3rd, make sure you're using a layout that works for you. So that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Please consider hitting the subscribe button. I post videos weekly, and I would love to have you all join the planner family. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.